Hello and welcome. Right, I thought I'd keep promising we're going to do the chickens, and I don't. So we're going to do it right now. Yeah, I am. Before we do anything else, I've got to fertilise the across the road as well. Now then, I remember it's. Oh, is it? Isn't it around here? Somewhere it is. I thought it was. Right. No, we are going to. Oh, do we go ducks for a change? I've never done ducks. That is the. Oh no, no. I was going to say there's no adults, but yeah, there are. £6. Do we go ducks? I think I'm going to try it. I've never done it. Yeah, it's true. I presume it's still the same amount. 60. Do we go for half on half? No, no. I would like to. Can always get another enclosure if. 300 and one more. And then 40. Oh, no, let's do it the other way. Brilliant. Right, now then. Yeah, I've got the TMR trailer, as you will have seen, out of there. We're going to grab some wheat. Yeah, we'll come back, but yeah, there's no. I'm not going to dump it again. I've already made that mistake once. And then we'll grab the fertilizer and we will change the wheels on this. Yes, it's a bit of the field boss. Highly appropriate for Julian F modding. Is that right? So I think it is Julian F modding's map and Julian F modding's. Yeah, these are the two mods that he's done, and I've got to be honest, I'm quite impressed with the field boss. It does not accept the Pepe 978 front loader at the front. Not the end of the world. I would definitely consider this as a starting tractor on a start from scratch, or even where money's tight, and because it is a really, really good tractor. Turning circles are quite amazing. Power's reasonable, 170 horsepower, so. Right, let's stick this. No, have we July? No, there's no. Actually, we ought to be thinking of what's going into that field over there. Really, is what I'm thinking. I think that it'll probably be a crop because I think we've done cereal. Yeah, canola and oats. So canola. Yeah, we still can't do another. So then, what can we stick in? I'm thinking soybeans. Because that again is a completely different. So that would be. It is next year, so we don't need to worry about it. Not at all. Fantastic. So, yeah, we need to do the wheels of this now. Go across the road. And now, is there any. We have got fertilizer. I remember I've got a 2 full. Things of it, and we've got a fantastic complement of tractors, I remember, with the dog as well. Amazing. Right, so then let's see if I can get through this door today. It's weird how some days you get through it really well and other days you don't. Right, so then we want. Oh, now were they. No, it doesn't care which row crops you've got. Fantastic. Yeah, I do. I'm really quite impressed with this tractor. Very well made. Oh, yeah, that's a bit tight. Let's reverse down the drive, I think, without taking out that. Oh. No, you're not going to do it. Listen to that instinct. When it tells you you're wrong, because it's frequently right. The instinct, I mean. Whoa. And of course you still can make mistakes, even if you listen to the voice. This is definitely true. Definitely true. Yeah, some days are better than others. Yeah, must admit I feel a bit tired, but then again I frequently do, as most of us do. But yeah, right. So then we want to be going across the road, and yeah. In fact, why was that? No, I still had to get out. Yeah, I've got that for our grass equipment now, and the wife has spoken. In winter, we've got to take these down, and she wants spruce trees, the ones that I originally intended, because on the valley of the old farm, I tried spruce, and it worked exactly as I intended for it to work here. The other thing I'd like to do is I'd like to use the 9 metre header on that, the forage harvester header. So whether we're leasing or whatever, we're going to do the sugar cane with that, because it won't be cost effective. It won't be unless we were to find a forage harvester. And yeah, because I can't use the cheaper one. There are small ones, don't get me wrong, but it's just I've always wanted to, yeah, have that particular thing. I think this will take, I think it's 20 tons is its limit. So if we put 30 tons, it means then that we, yeah, so we need about 18 to 20 tons. So as we don't, yeah, because we need to use this, we've only got the one. Although have we only got the one? Haven't we? Do have a 70 tonner? I know I'm sometimes a little bit, but I'm almost sure we bought the 70 tonner as well. Yes, we have. It is true. But this tends to have been the one that I've used over this side quite a bit. I do like the way we've done that. I've never done that ever before. Right, so we want, yep, wheat is exactly what we want. $16 tons. Ooh, that is expensive. Is it any dearer than we can get 5 tons for 1,000. So I would say that is twice as dear as we can get it for. But there is one massive advantage to having it like that, and that is the fact that obviously it's very quick. I mean very quick. So if I can afford it, I would sooner pay more money, because it's, yeah, but obviously when monies matter, then obviously the other method is the way to go. Yeah, we are doing very, very well, if I'm totally being honest. So then we need to do the soybeans in that field next year. We need to grab the, yeah, once we've done this, and put this into the ducks. So yeah, I've got to say that I've never said that before for about, oh wow, it's struggling a little, which I wouldn't have thought a 170 horsepower tractor should, or really, well, it has got row crops. I don't know if that's equated in now into the equation. I know in the very early game it really didn't make any difference at all, but that's right back in the beginning. I did a few tests with bigger tyres and, yeah, speeds, grip and all the rest of it with actually the green tractor that we have on this very Let's Play. Now then I know where this goes, it is right here. I'm sure, no, it's 20, it's 20 tons. Yeah, so 16 out of that, and we have 400 animals that have obviously, as we've just bought them, have got absolutely no health. Which, yeah, we know that's how it works. Now then, have we got any? Yeah, no, we've already said this. Fertilizer, yes, we have. The TPS has just had an update. You can now get it with ramps. So, yeah, my favourite, very reasonable tractor has now got even a more reason to buy it. I mean, it is a snippet, it is, but now it's got those as well. That makes it very, very, if you are running on a shoestring, and like I frequently do, then it's very advisable to grab the TPS. It is fantastic. The only thing you've always got to worry about, it's best to have a vehicle on it if you were doing baling and you want to stick the bales anywhere, because its weight is, as the shape suggests, really, it will capsize, because it comes to like a point at the front, which is realistic, really, for what it is. Yeah, I did sort of say, didn't I? Yes, those trees have got to be taken out in the back end and replaced with spruce. We need to speed the thing up as well. The thing, you know, the growth of the trees, I believe, is what I'm trying to say. Seeds. No. Oh, good. They're over on here. Do we need any fuel? That's not a bad idea. Ah, that's right. It's not. Oh no, there is the second one where you can do this. Fantastic. Right, we've got narrows on, and we have that fantastic spread. Let's get our field on. Yeah, I'm going to allow this, but I'm telling we're going to take a hit for the lime because it is what it is. It should have been done at the beginning of the crop, and you don't. Yeah, I'm not going to burn the things of our new field. I'm not. We're just going to crack on. Do we set a course for this? Well, I suppose, yeah, that would be useful actually, but is there anything we can do? I am not particularly sure there is. Single row crops? We must have done that other field at the first growth stage? Well, they don't look terribly narrow to me. Okay then, in that case, we have no option but to use a worker that has got that ability. I'm a bit mad about that. Row crops are row crops. Right, new folder. I believe this is field 1. Indeed it is. That's annoyed me now, and I don't think it's going to... I don't know. It has gutted me somewhat. Yeah, it's not going to pick that little one up, is it? We could actually pull that into 1, I think, to make that into the 1. I don't want a little tiny field. I don't think of anything other than that. So let's save that. I was thinking as I drove into the field, I was thinking, you don't honestly know that and then typically it is true what you sort of think. Now that we know you were going to be able to drive over this, and really, being as we have got row crops, you should be able to drive over this quite nicely. Unlike us, who made a right pig zero things and actually destroyed crop, which I absolutely hate. Still, you do see that I've got my crop destruction on. It is worth it sometimes, just for that alone. And there's our old field that we sold to another farmer, and yeah, we did the swap. I don't regret it. I think that's excellent. Right, let's leave the worker to do her job. I was going to say his job, but it's definitely the lady. It's flip-flop lady. Right, no, we've got that. That is the job, really. Yeah, we did this field last time. I suppose we could. That is true, actually. We could actually set something like the dog on and actually cultivate this. Why not? We can get some field prep done. That really doesn't hurt. Yeah, I've also found a favourite windrower. Yeah, it is amazing. It's the only windrower. Yeah, I did a few loads of the water. I think a couple. Well, yeah, it wasn't like stupendously a lot, but in fact we could actually. Oh, I didn't actually offload it. Oh, that's because I'm not actually right. I'm not there yet, am I? No. I'm sure I did. I'm sure I did another load off. I said I was going to. I know that. I've seen it in editing. I was just recapping because I've done an awful lot of the Valley of the Farm. Yeah, which is at the minute only a mini series. Yeah, it may become the next European map. I'm not sure yet. But yes, I thoroughly enjoyed my time on there, actually. Yeah, I did. I remember it was quite low, so that's fantastic. And yeah, let's grab you. We'll grab the cultivator. And we will get that cultivated. Do we do a course of 2? We're not in a rush. I think, oh yeah, this we will get out. Yes, a new favourite windrower. I was saying, wasn't I, before I decided to change, as I frequently do, change it. That's not showing the PTO, and it's definitely got one. I think we're dragging it against something. The side of the shed. So we really need to pull almost straight to begin with. Yeah, that's the only thing. Yeah, I was saying that, which is something we discussed here. Really, was the fact that yeah, the bigger isn't always better, and I found an 8.5. But when it's by Mack Trucker, well, it was originally by Giants, it's the Kubota, but it's an adapted Kubota, and you can trail the baler behind with it, and there's a point, did we buy our... No, I don't want to feature it on every last Let's Play. We're going to stick with what we've got, even though, yeah, it is a bit of a shame that the curvaceous nature of this field and the fact that the BGA is where it is. Now, the one thing, yes, that did annoy me last time was the fact that I'd left that full and I hadn't put it inside the silo. Now that I believe we were going to place the lorts as well. Right, so we have fed the ducks. I was going to say chickens, but no, it is ducks. We were indeed going to place the lorts, weren't we? That is what we were going to do. So we will do. Now the logical place for that is further down the field. No, actually no. The logical place is perhaps next to the production shed, almost where we are now, because of that access via the field. Yeah, that's something you've got to think of. Access is important. Fantastic. We now need to tell Ginerso, right, let's just one thing at a time. The lorts. We were saying we're going to place the lorts. So let's do it. Yes. We did threaten this. It was almost one of our first things. Now then, yeah, we did. It's true. Actually, it does actually put. What are we gonna? No. I can't guarantee that I'm gonna sell directly. I know I'm gonna lose a little tiny bit of the field. We've already done that down where the BGA is. That we're gonna have to change every single course if we do that. We could go further down as we were intending, because it is a bit of a road. I would sooner do this. That should pretty much do both. Show, yeah, we can see where that was then. If we go like that and then in, I can't remember if it's got. That should just fit on both. I can't remember if there's any. There is. Oh well. Yeah. There is indeed. But these things happen. You can't put things in the middle like that and not have things, yeah, go wrong like that. Now, did I say? Yeah, I think I did. I said about 70 tons, didn't I? Is this what we got? I thought we did break the thing. Well, I was certainly nearly wrong anyway. It was a very good yield of canola. We've got till November to put this in here and to make canola oil, which is very lucrative. Very, very lucrative. Wow. Yeah, it has taken a bit. It shouldn't do. It's very flat though. That is one thing I really do like. And while that is offloading, let's set this going with the canola oil. Do we empower this a little to be a level 2? I don't think that's a bad idea. Did we also have... Well, one thing at a time. Let's just stick the canola oil on. And we want it will store by... Yeah, but I also like to go on this so people can see what it says. Yeah, it does indeed store. Fantastic. Right. Yeah, I was going to say... We've got a bit of a flash then of like wanting to do the yeah, it was just looking in there. I wanted to do the grape gardens by the Biomatana. Yeah, those great little mini vineyard productions. So yes, that's not a bad idea. But where would I put them? That is also likely true. Oh, I didn't upgrade it, did I? Let's go to productions. And I will upgrade it to a level 2. I do indeed, yes. Which should then mean, if we go to that again, that it's... canola oil is now doubled and a little bit more. So 103 would be 103 would be 10,300 oil per month, which is quite amazing. So we have 60, which would be 6 months, which is July, not including, oh no, it would be July, August, September, October, November, just about. This is December, January. It's December supposedly, but it's really November night going into December. But it is often worth quite a lot in those 2 or 3 months, well, a month either way, so it should be actually quite alright. Yes, so I have the Mack Trucker one where you literally trail a baler that has now become it's amazing. It literally did not get stopped by a single... Now then, let's get this right. Now, if any tractor can do this, it would be this one that would not struggle, because it can turn on, like, almost hover. Yeah, you just don't get that kind of turning ability on anything else. Well, I mean, all this type, of course. Yeah, I'm not trying to say just this particular tractor. Right, so then, let's set this going. And then we're going to get the... yeah, because that, if I drive that off that field, I'm of course going to do some damage. So we need to direct our tractor on field 1 to drive off field 1, or else it's going to cause damage. In fact, what I'm going to do is, no, we don't miss one. Let's cancel. Yeah, we need to click on that first. Set destination, and if we can roughly go for just a few feet on that grass, if it will play ball, it will indeed. Fantastic. Right, we're going to... oh, we need to be grabbing that, and it is bumper pull, so let's just take that off the field, being as we have left it on. That was with the bales. No, bales, that's right. Not... yeah, it's weird how sometimes I get that. I think I've said it wrong quite frequently. Well, I mean, I do say things wrong frequently, but yeah, I mean, even more so than I actually do. Alright, so then if we stick this sort of on the edge here, it's not hurting the... it's a soybean, isn't it? Or is this canola? Canola, I think we settled on in the end, wasn't it? Soybeans. Oh, we did, that's right. We did change our mind a few times about what we were going to put in there, if I'm being absolutely honest. We really did. Right, brilliant. My favourite trailer. By one of my favourite modders. Yes. I do have quite a few of those. Yeah, I mean, Missy B, Omitano, the ones that you trust and know that, and that are like a integral partner. I think probably Missy B would be the longest standing partner from FS19 and 22. Yeah, I mean, the slurry yard was my go-to in FS19 as well as often in FS22. I know in this we've chosen to go another route, but right, I believe... No, we are indeed. That is... no, it's not. That's the old thing. We need to be opening this and reprogram. 10 metres is right. 2 headlands. I'll try 3, but I'm not sure we'll get away with it. We do indeed get away with it. And this is field 7, I believe. Oh, we've got a close one. But not... yeah. Right, so then. Let's leave that going. Or might grab that slightly. Let's run down the road, and do we take a vehicle? We could indeed take our absolutely stupendously fast Challenger that does need a bit of... in fact, yeah, let's use the proper one. I know we've got one in our backpack, but yeah, let's use the one that was given to us by Julian F modding. Yeah, it does definitely look like it needs a bit of a wash. Yeah, Yes, it's definitely been cleaner than it is at present. Now then, look for those telltale signs at the bottom of the window. Now that looks fairly good to me. Oh no, there's a bit on the actual wheel, but you know. Oh, don't we need to scan field 1? We do indeed. Yes. Is that going to affect... Oh, we lined it. Oh, we did as well. What a waste. What a waste. Right, let's grab this as well. That is such a pain. Means we wasted that entire set of fertilizer, as I know from bitter experience in the past. Yeah, it's one thing that actually is a little bit annoying, in so much as really it should still give you base game, but if you got precision farming, it does absolutely nada. So yeah, we'll face. Yeah, I think we'll do this alright. It's going to be a bit of a nasty way of scanning fields, but as we've already seen, we have very little option. It's true, actually. Oh, well, no, we don't. We do have an option, actually, because the workers can actually do this. So, ooh, yeah, let's, you know, that grate there that's telling you this is a bit of a... Yeah, we will. This is true. We shall ask it to... We could scan in between here, though. Yeah, we could actually. That is true. Oh, it did use a lot, though. That's the thing that annoys me. It uses it, but does absolutely nada. Right, let's at least get this one scan done that we can actually do to get this corner of the field without being too wasteful. In fact, we could, it's true, we could actually, oh wow, could almost, right, let's yeah, create job. One, I would say. Oh, 10 meters. I believe this has got more than that meterage. I don't think that's right. It's not reading the... hang on a minute, am I... I am in the tractor, actually. It's true. That's more than 10 metres. It used to do this, right. Can you set a traditional worker going well in these? No, you can't. You can set a course though. I've done it before, but it seems to be doing it. That's a bit different. That is. I'm sure it's more than 10 meters. We're going to go for 25. And yeah, I'm sure it's more like 40 odd. I think it's more like fertilizing sort of things. But we'll set it at 20 odd because it takes forever to click it up at 0.1 per meter. Yeah. It shouldn't be too wasteful. And generate course. Write that one down. There are not many 20 meter implements, but hey ho. Save. Activate 20 meter. And go. It's going to cost us a bit, I have no doubt. Right, that is true. Let's go and top up our fertilizer. Yeah, it is a bit annoying, that is, really. I mean, you would think you'd get something for it, even if it was base game, but it literally robs you blind and does absolutely nothing. As I found, I think it was Stone Valley that taught me that. A very painful lesson that I seemingly haven't completely learned. Yeah, I think have we got any fertilizer left? Do we top up with our own? Yeah, we ought to use our own a little bit better, that is, rather than sell it completely. That's the trouble with the sell when you do sell. Yeah. Right, okay, let's get you ready. Because it is not going to take the tractor long to scan that field. Now, do we see the brown from this? We do. In fact, it's done already. Oh, no, not quite. No, it has got the beginning of it. Where is this bit start? You can see it on the mini-map actually, it's not here. Because if we're following that, we can actually set this going. There's my damage. Right, I think we can actually. I think we can set that going. And first waypoint, yes. Now it's done. Now we can tell our worker to stop. It's one of those, I was forgetting it is, it's one of those that you can't, I think you can get in though and tell it like that to have a worker to go off. Oh, you start the tractor with you in it. Oh, that's not good, that was a silly thing to do. Yeah, you didn't get away with it. Oh. Alright, okay. Yeah. I yield. Oh, there's no way out of that. Still, it's real. If you were to do that in real life, that's what would happen. So, then lower. And we will drop this back where its home is, which I think is quite a nice little home. I'm quite pleased with that. Fantastic. Now then, I don't know. I can't remember when the workers do the field. Yeah, it doesn't. It obviously must take the money off of you. That's not bad. It's not bad. It's almost 50%. Yeah, we'll basically, yeah, because it was a path. Although, if it's a right of way, do we leave it as is? That's true. In real, yeah, it annoys me when farmers do that in real life when they take things that they're not allowed to. So no, we will actually leave that. Yeah, this is a nice field, this is. So this is done canola or oat, so this is soybean, we decided. That one is soybean, that's later crop. When we've done this little bit of work, yeah, we shall go through till tomorrow morning. Let's go across the road ready for doing the chickens, I think. We have got the John Deere over there, and we also have the... oh, that is a point. Did we leave the trailer over here? No, but we could do a water run while we're here. That's not a bad idea. Right, let's go across the road. Yeah, let's take the Challenger. I do love this. I love the speed of it and everything. Well, I like everything about this, to be honest. I mean, I normally Yeah, the my favourite's the Fendt, but it's the same tractor, so yeah, and I thought it highly appropriate to have the Challenger. That was really when I saw that in that first episode, that when I was coming to sort of show the map and say, are we going to do a higher Richlands? It was fantastic to see that. I thought, ooh, if we are doing a new Farmer Star, I am grabbing that. Yeah, somehow by hook or by crook, I was going to grab that because, yeah, I very rarely have the Challengers, and now we have two. It's fantastic. I'm well pleased with that. Right. Now, did we? Yeah, we did. I'm sure we did the fertilising on all, but we will check this out. Aha. Let's grab you on the right screen, of course. I'm going to set you across the road. No, let's see if we can. I don't think it'll work. It doesn't like coming back on itself. Ooh, okay. It doesn't mind at all. I suppose it's in an open field. It's if anything's in the way. I can see how the cultivating's going. Yeah, let's have a look. Oh, I hate that when I get that economic and analysis thing up because you can't. I can never think. I can find the way of getting rid of it. Yeah, it actually cancels the screen when you do that. Yeah, it stays there. Is it classed as the help? No, it isn't. I was going to say I don't think it was. Yeah, I never know how to get rid of this. I can't find any. I mean, you can reset, but there's no way to actually get rid of it, which I always find so annoying. Anyway, we can see what we want. Yeah, so the pH, unfortunately, is terrible on field 1. But the nitrogen, well, somehow is a little bit bad in places. But yeah, that's not bad. Not bad at all. So, yeah, field 7 will be bad. And soy always looks terrible no matter what you do. Yeah. And what is the grass field then? The one across the road, is that not ready? Anyway, it remains, yes, let's go through till tomorrow morning and we shall see what we shall see. Yeah, I do remember actually. Let's go through till August. There's nothing we're missing, is there? We've fed the animals now. Yeah, and we re-watered them as well. But we shall check on the animal screen. Yeah, I would say that's conclusively. Oh, it has still got straw as well. Yeah, they only need grain. And yeah, that is those that appear to be ours. How are the cows doing reproduction-wise? Quite well. Fantastic. Let's go through till tomorrow. 8 o'clock is right for this time of year. Property maintenance, that's eating out. Oh, it is, but boy, oh boy, the fertilizer. Yeah, we did put a lot of slurry in, and also we got the BG at a double payout because it's doing 2 lots of energy. The slurry we pretty much filled, and oh, I love that fan inside there. That's amazing. Right then, how much did our 400 take? Half. So we need 10 tons. No, did we do? I'm sure we did. Yeah, we did. I was going to say, I'm sure I'd fertilised and lined this. But did I do the field across the road though? Not that hurts to do that afterwards. Yeah, you can. Grass is fairly resilient, and the sugarcane is coming on now. Yeah, I've always wanted to use that X-Collect, the 9-metre header, to do. I even bought it once on one Let's Play, but then. Did I forget? No, I did. I bought the popular one. I have wanted to do the sugarcane, so we're going to do it. Even in fact, actually, we could afford to buy a forage harvester, really. And we also should be looking. Yeah, well, I suppose we can keep our eye open for in the sales. We've got August to. Do we buy that one? For a smaller thing, because that's built for the smallest one, isn't it? So I think the reach is a little bit better than We could buy it, because I think we've just got the... Oh no. We've got the quick. We could see if the class one actually works better. But we seem to be gathering... Well, I suppose it's true, really. It's a snippet. It really is an awful lot more than that normally. So I think we'll buy it and try it. Oh, and I hadn't reset that. Ah. Right. Let's do the water first. And see what, how much do we need to stick in this? Because this does 88 tons, so 70 odd tons. Oh wow, it's taken all the water. Right, let's get these cows, hungry cows, fed. Right, TMR. It is true, actually, on this, for once we could afford a forest. We'll keep our eyes open, but also, yeah, we may well have to buy one in the I was going to say in the sales. What I mean is, yeah, we will probably have to buy one at full value. And for once, we can afford it. So that is a nice place to be on a Let's Play. Yeah, this has been one of the nicest Let's Plays where we sort of chose the right partner and made all the right moves, but it was also one of the most perilous starts I've done, where I was like sweating the most, more than any other Let's Play, that I'd actually made a bit of a mistake. But no, we haven't. We did well. Although there was a pivot point where I was worried, and we did it, and then within an episode we went from almost disastrous where we got no money to having a fortune. I think it was 100 and something tons that first thing, but then the BGA saved us, and then with the fertilizer as well, and hey ho, look at us now. I don't think I've ever had a Let's Play where we've done so well so quickly. Oh yes, 60 tons. That's as close as we need to be. So we'll grab the slurry. Yeah, because we haven't got any yet, so I'll be glad when this is fixed. I really will, but... Right, and we need some tonnage for the... Yeah, I don't know whether to buy a separate trailer, because although it seems a little bit excessive, it's not. You don't need to worry then. I mean, these are very reasonable. Or to look out for again for one in the sales. I mean, these are, to be honest, you'd be hard pressed to actually match them anyway. So we want wheat, which I think it's quickest to go back this way, I think. Yeah, actually, that's not going to be cost effective for those, is it? For what I'm going to get back from the eggs if we do that every day. So yeah, that is one time where we either need to produce wheat ourselves, which is not a bad idea. Although, to be honest, the trouble is, with doing it the way we've done it, we could get a TPS for that. Or actually, we've got to doing this. Yeah, I mean, actually, the TMR is actually very reasonable, but that's not so reasonable. No, that's stinging. Even though we can afford it, it's really not cost effective to do that. We wouldn't even break even if we did that every month. So, yeah, let's not do that again. Now then, also, yeah, I've got to be honest, chickens likewise seem to reproduce very quickly. Wow, amazing. Beautiful graphics. Beautiful. Let's have a quick look at the ducks and how, yeah, 50% reproduction already. as are they. Fantastic, excellent. Right, now then we want to grab the, we'll leave that. Yeah, we can't do it like that, that's just not cost effective. Yeah, we'll have to buy the, aha, wow, not bad at all. Hate it when you've got a tractor like that in between the headlands. It looks like it's parked on the field. It scares me. And this one also, yeah, the white boss looks like it's on the road and it's not. Right, so then Tatra. Yeah, we'll grab the slurry, I think. After, of course, sticking that in there. Do we need any? Yeah, we will need some manure because it matches the manure bit for bit, doesn't it? While that's unloading, let's have a quick look without having to go into a menu, even though, yeah, you're going to them that frequently. Ah, wow, I'd forgotten that's still going. I'd forgotten, yeah. Right, 52 tonnes. Oh, actually, it still only needs a bit of a top-up. Seeds, manure, herbicide. Yeah, we know that the herbicide is probably going to outlast the entire Let's Play, truthfully. Slurry, let's go grab that. And the excess we will stick in the BGA, which is netting us quite a profit. Yes, I've got to be honest, the fertiliser business is a very lucrative business. And let's not forget to use those little things that people call indicators. Yes, I think yesterday's, well, we had already emptied. I think the slurry, because of the fact that is on overtime, yeah, I do. I think it's running very quickly because it's not giving us any manure. I think it's sort of like almost doubling up. Yeah, I think it's not that we can help it. We're not doing anything wrong. We've not robbed or anything, but yeah, I think so. I'm sure later on we'll have almost the same again. I know we have a little bit left when we fill the tank a bit. Love the speed that this fills. Fantastic. Yeah, I'm sure when we look later on about tea time, if we're here, that'll be nicely filled. Apologies for running the cows over. Yeah, it's too difficult to avoid them with a big vehicle like this. You can perhaps get away with a little tractor appearing to not hurt your cows, but yeah, with a big vehicle that's this long, it's almost nigh on impossible. I do like that. I'm really pleased with what we've done on that, actually. Yeah, so I think we'll be getting a forage harvester to do that. And if we're going to get a forage harvester to do that, it might actually get the forage, yeah, to use the forage harvester to quite a goodly amount. We could even get one of the grass cutters. Right. Okay then. Yes, you can actually create your own manure from this, really. We'll have to look into that. That is true, actually. Let's have a look at this. Now then, I believe it's where the blue bucket is. Right, yeah, the manure which we use We need straw, don't we? And the thing is, we already use straw. We could buy straw though to do it. I don't mind buying an input, not for personal use. It's a little bit different. We're using the manure to reduce the loss, so we're not actually doing it directly for that we're selling it. I know it becomes, but it's I don't mind doing that. That's a fair cop, because in real life, farmers, I always like to do this type of thing so as you can see how well we've done from our own efforts. But I don't mind buying something that's going to assist us like that, because it does indirectly affect us, but not completely. Now then, let's how is the let's go and have a look. Oh, this is ready to harvest, and you didn't even I didn't actually, that's true. No, that totally threw me a wobbler. Aha, this is looking almost finished. Right, let's have a look then, that being as I got caught out by that. Corn is October, I'm sure it is. I'm sure I'm right on this. I think it is only sorghum that's ready. It is, you can see from that. Yeah, they're both 2 and 24, and even the sugar cane is much later. We can see from that as well also what's ready to there's about a quarter of the field left. Fantastic. Right, well, I'm going to leave it here because the harvest I'm going to feature next month. I am also, it is true, I have loved this harvester for a long while, but I do think I'm right. As much as I do like it, I've got to be honest, the self-unload, which obviously is course plays right hand, is so very important, and unfortunately this really has got quite terrible at that. I am going to keep it on this Let's Play, and I will not be removing it now. Is that a tap? No, it's not. It's just, we did drop it on the floor because I know people say it's bad. Now then, is that going to be in the way for the turnaround? No, not with that. So that thing turns on a dime. I think this is probably the last ride for the 2388, because its self-unload is just awful. It really is. And I always have said I think it's made for this particular size of header, the 10.8, and it's got that, and it's been terrible on this. So it's such a shame, because it is my favourite starting harvester. But it's, well, I say that, I do really like the Deutz, the Giants one. That is fantastic at self-unload, it really is, and that would definitely now be my one of choice. I'm going to leave this running for a few minutes just so the cultivator finishes, but and then so next session we're going to get on with doing the harvest. So for now, I am going to say thank you very much for watching. Truly do hope that you're going to stick with me on this journey, and I'm going to say goodbye for now.